Okay, good morning and welcome to Mishna Yomi. We're learning Sheviis, Perek Daled, Mishnayos Aleph and Beis. Let's start with Mishnah Aleph. Rishona Yomrim Malakid Adam Eitzim V'Avonim Asavim Mitoch Shalo Kederach Shemalakim Mitoch Shel Chaveras Agas. Originally, we learned in the last parak, you're not supposed to remove big stones from your field or any stones in order to clear it out. People are going to marasayin. It's going to look like you're clearing out your land to plant there, even if you actually don't plant. It looks like it. It's a problem. Marasayan. Originally, it said they can't remove stones, but if you're removing pieces of wood and you're removing grass, long grass, then you could. Originally, they said you could. Sagas, but they only allowed it when you remove the big things and leave the little things. When you remove the big stones, you leave the little stones. You remove the big weeds, the little weeds you remain. Because as long as some things remain, then it's okay. Originally, people were relying on this, and they're saying, once I'm removing already the big weeds, I'll remove the small weeds also. They cleared out their entire fields, and it was marasai. So in order to avoid this, they said only you can remove from your friend's field, only the big stuff, and leaving the little stuff. Because then you have no hana, there's no reason for you to do it. So therefore, if it's not your field, you're not going to want to remove everything out. As long as you don't do it betova. What does betova mean? So it's a machlokas here between the Rambam and the Rav. According to the Rav, I think it makes more sense. We'll discuss as Zina Mishnayos. He says betov shlo betova. He says without doing a favor, meaning let's say one person owes another person a favor, the other person lent him a lot of money, or you give him stock or something like that. So milas chasodim, you have to repay a chesed. Milas chasodim, no mitzvah chesed. Milas chasodim. Someone does you a favor, it's allowed to do. It's a nice thing to do a favor. You don't have to do it. There's no mitzvah chesed, but when there's rachmanis involved, the midah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is merachim, have rachmanis. So you see in this really tough situation, you lend them some money. It's a mitzvah. It's a mitzvah. It's really dafok. He has nothing left. You can lend him some money, and now I want to repay him favor. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and help do the work to clear out the stuff in his field. It costs money to do work to clear out the sticks and stones and the grass, the weeds. So he's going to do it for his friend. You can't do that, even if you said you can do it in your friend's field. But there, it looks like you're getting paid for avodah shvius. You're not getting paid for avodah shvius. And certainly, you can't say, "Oh, clear out my field. I'll give you some food for it, or I'll give you money for sure." And then it looks like you're doing malacha in the field for shemitah. And maybe there's even a reason that he might come to completely clear it out. He's doing avodah for you, so therefore they answered in those cases. The Rambam is different. We'll get into that in Mishnah. The Rambam, Mishnah Beis, Sodesh and Skavsa Tizar b'Motzei Sheviis. A field that you took out the thorns, right? You're not supposed to take the thorns out of your field on Sheviis. Again, it's preparing your land to grow, but it wasn't such a big tikkun that you're doing, such a big fixing of your field. So therefore, they didn't make a knas, and you could actually work that field on Shminis in the 8th year. Shnei Taivo, Shnei Dairo, these are Motzei Sheviis. But if you actually plowed it, Taivo, you did tova to it, you plowed it. The Rav says maybe you plowed it twice. Or a Dairo, you specifically led Zevel, you put your animals in a pen over there so they'll fertilize the field intentionally. Then they made a knas, according to the Chacham, made a knas that you can't plant that field on Shminis because of knas. What about if you thresh the field, if you work the field, you plowed it on the 7th year? Beisham says another knas is that you can't eat the fruits on Shemitah. Now, obviously, you plow the field, it's going to be helpful for the 8th year, not the 7th year. But you plowed it on the 7th year because you didn't, but things grew. So they made a knas. Also, you can't eat the fruits, whatever the svichim, whatever grew, or someone did an avera and planted there, you can't eat the fruits. But Yisrael Omrim Ochlim, Yisrael says they make knas. B'shamai Omrim and Ochlim Peros Sheviis Betova. Let's say, again, like we explained in last mission, someone owed you a favor, and someone says, "I'm going to eat your Peros Sheviis." Now, normally you're not allowed to eat Peros Sheviis only if it was fenced in. If it's not fenced in, it's hefker. Anyone could eat it. But if you owe your friend a favor and he comes into your field and takes it, it looks like he's taking it as a favor and getting paid from Sheviis. Again, that'd be a problem. Beis Hillel omrim ochlim v'tova v'shlo v'tova. Beis Hillel you're allowed to eat from hefker, even if it looks like it wouldn't be a problem. Yehuda omer achilav hadvarim zumi kula Beis Shammai v'chumrei Beis Hillel. He says about these last two halachos. Beis Shammai is one who's makel. They didn't make a knas. Beis Hillel is one who's machmir. We don't pass in every Yehuda. We say actually Beis Shammai as one who's machmir makes a knas. Beis Hillel does make the knas. In which case, if you pass in Beis Hillel, you wouldn't make a knas. See you in Yomi Mishna. It's coming up right now.